Primo here. Just coming in, checking to see how everybody's doing. I just got a bunch of stuff done, and now I'm just chilling out. Sad to go live again. I think I said earlier I was going to. Yep. So what's everybody up to today? How's everybody's day going? Got nap done. What, you took a nap today? How long did you take a nap for? Pen name? You must have been tired, huh? You're getting to be like an old man like me. Taking your old man naps like me, huh? I took one today. What do you mean, not yet? Not yet, what? Not yet, what, pen name? Not yet, what? Hello, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Are you new here? It seems like you are, if I'm not mistaken. If you are, welcome. What, you want to get modded, Cal? You want to get modded? I can mod you, Cal, if you want. Yeah, I can mod you. It's a good thing you said something in the chat, because then I can, after this stream, I can mod you, because I had to get on my my laptop to do that. I can't, for some reason they don't let people do it on their cell phones, their mobile phones. He said, "How who do you have to suck around here to get a mod? Why, you're not getting modded anywhere?" Well, Penn said he doesn't want to get desert or get modded unless he does now. You want to get modded, Penn? I can mod you and Cal. I can mod you both. You guys have been on here. Geez, I think ever since I started here. He said he trolls. He trolls. Let's see. He said, "What's your name and what do you what are you doing?" Um, my name's Primo, as you see on my My channel, Toro Bravo. That's just something extra I put in there for my channel. But yeah, I don't, and I also don't talk about my personal life on the internet. No offense, but I just don't. I don't tell what I do for a living, nor do I tell like what my income is for what I do for a living. I don't tell any of my personal business like that on here. Nor should anybody else because they don't want to really dox themselves. It's not good to dox yourself on the internet to you know majority of people you don't know. So yeah, just leave it at that. But well, we got quite a bit of people in here today. That's good. Yeah, I worked the corner. Yeah, that's right. I worked the corner. I worked the corner. There you go, pen name. There you go. I worked the corner. What corner do you think I work, pen name? He's probably got to come up with some smart ass remark. Now watch. I think I just set myself up. Let's see. You from which country? I'm from the United States. United States of America. Yeah, that's where I'm from. What country are you from? All you need to know about Primo, Primo is he's a top pimp. Yeah, yeah, the top pimp. That's right. Yep, top pimp. I get all the women. All the women. Yep. So what time is it by you, Cal? Is it late or early? Must be early, right? Like early morning for you? I think you're like on the opposite time of us, right? Like if it's PM here, it's AM there, right? I think. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, you like my sunglasses? Cool, thank you. Yeah, I like them too. Yeah, I got yeah, cool US cap. Yeah, I'm not wearing it right now. Damn, so it's a little bit after midnight by you? 16 minutes after midnight. Wow. So it's nighttime by you. It's been nighttime for hours. Oh, let's see. He said you're living in Mesa or something, or I don't know what. Let's see. Oh yes, have you ever been to America? You ever been to the United States? A lot of seems like a lot of foreign countries are like hate Americans now because of our new leader, or at least they hate him. I don't know if people will necessarily hate the people here, but I know for sure they hate our leader. Our president. A lot of people do. People love him. People hate him. It's just like I guess with any other president. Usually, there's usually not a president where everybody loves the president. 100% of the people. But I heard he's supposedly. I don't know how true it is, but I heard supposedly he's the most hated. especially of the people that don't live here in the United States, like the people that live in other countries. Um, oh, I look like an actor. Yeah, I used to do acting. Yeah, I used to do acting, and I met a few actors myself. And, in person. Um, but yeah, I used to do acting classes, and I'm not gonna tell people what movies I was in. The previous president, not much better. Yeah, not much better, but people didn't hate him as much, I should say. They didn't look at him as more like a dictator, I guess, like the current president. That's what I'm hearing, anyways. People look at him as like more like a dictator, almost like a modern day, what do you call it? A modern day Hitler, I guess they say. But some people think of him that way, and some people don't. But I don't really get into politics on my channel much. I try to stay away from that because people get um, real offended or whatnot. Oh yeah, Magic Kamoto Harris being in charge. Well, they supposedly say, I don't know if you know. Let's see, corn movies as male to male films. Yeah, okay. You talking about, yeah, porn movies? Huh, pornos. Let's see. Let's see. You said you've been to. I want to visit one day. Where is that in the map? Where's that in the map you guys are talking about? I can't even pronounce most of those names you guys are saying there. But yeah, yeah, Calco and pen name. If you two want to be modded, I can mod you. I can mod you too. Um, there's also M. Maybe I'll mod M too because he was on here yesterday. So, oh, it's underneath Thailand. Oh, okay. So it must be really warm there, right? Like all year round. It's pretty much like Hawaii or California or whatnot. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living there. What's the population like in that country? Is it a high population? Is it medium? Is it like a low? So check this out, guys. I was working on my car today, and look what I did to my hand. Huh. Yeah. So what's the population out there? Is it quite, is there a lot of population, or is it oh, hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta just do they speak English? Is that your guys' primary language there too? Is English, or you guys speak a different language, or Well, it depends on where you're at in America. Like I'm North America, so like northern part of America, and in the winters it gets really cold. We get snow. Um, get snow in the winter, but lately these winters hasn't been that harsh. Like we might get like maybe 2 or 3 months of snow. You said it's a mixed race in the capital of that country. Okay, but what's the population like though? Is it a high population? Is it low? The reason why I'm asking is I know like if like just like in America here, if you live in a area where it's low population, the cost of living is cheaper. But if you live in an area where it's high population, then the cost of living is higher. So that's why I'm asking like about that country if the population is high or low. Um, where I live now, it's decent. The cost of living is decent. It's a lot better than California. And actually, I have more family that might even move out this way pretty soon because of the cost of living is cheaper than out west. Um, so yeah, I might have more of my family living out this way, so that would be cool. And the family I'm speaking of, I haven't seen in years, so um, might even see him by this week or next week. So that'd be cool. No, there you go, Cal. You got someone that's wanting to know your what is it? WhatsApp number? I used to, but I don't anymore. I can get one. Um, yeah, I can get one though, very easily. Um, I have what you call the real ID, so I can fly. I can fly if I needed to. So I don't know if you guys have that in your guys' country. It's called a real ID. I don't. That might just be a U.S. thing. The real ID. It's because of the terrorists. Um, they started that after the 9/11. Um, and now if people want to fly, if they don't have the real ID, they can't fly. They can they can drive. They can drive somewhere. They can maybe possibly take a boat, but not like um not out of the country though. Like they can boat like from like say if you're going on the Atlantic Ocean and you wanted to get to the Pacific, and you're to go all the way around somehow. You can do that as long as you're not stepping on foreign land. Oh, you own restaurants. Okay, that's cool. What kind of food do you serve at your restaurants? Is it like um yeah, what kind of food do you serve? That's interesting. That's cool. And then what I mean by interesting, I mean interesting in a good way. Um oh, this person US man, um if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so that way you can get notified whenever I go live. if you would, and then if you like my videos, please hit like my videos, and you can, anybody can make comments. Anybody can make comments on my videos that they want to. Preferably if they're positive. I don't think anybody really likes negative. Not unless they're trying to turn a negative into a positive. You know, like say for instance, like if they see something that I'm doing wrong on my channel, they can say, "Hey, you might want to lighten up on this subject. You might get more viewers if you do this instead or whatnot." Like if someone gives me like good advice, I'm all for that. Like for instance, Pen Name has done that a lot, where he would give me good advice and I take it. You know, um, your name is not Flash Gordon. Your name is not Flash Gordon. Why don't you stop doing? Why don't you stop lying? You're not Flash Gordon. Come on, don't listen to him, U.S. man. he, he's messing with you. He's messing with you. He's not Flash Gordon. Unless are you trying to get Flash Gordon more more subs? Is that what you're trying to do? Oh, just wait till I tell Flash about that one, Cow. Oh man, I gotta tell him about that now. I do. Yeah. Let's see. I am going to contact him now. Are you wanting to know? Are you asking me a question? What? I don't know who you're asking question. Are you asking Cal the question, or are you? I don't know who you're asking, or you're asking the question. Um, yeah, who's the question for? Now you got us confused. We don't know who you're asking the question. I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the real Flash Gordon to respond to me, because he's gonna get a kick out of this Cal. You want to visit America? Yeah, yeah. Nowadays they say like what you can probably get like you can get like what do they call it, a visa or something, and it's kind of like a visitor's pass kind of, if you wanted to come by and visit. But if you wanted to get like citizenship and actually live here, well, you said visit, so Yeah, you just have to go through the, I guess, to go through the proper channels, especially these days, since what our leader is doing. Um, but yeah, what part of America would you want to visit if you came to America? Like, would you want to be like more in California? Would you want to be like in New York? Would you want to be in Chicago? Would you want to be in Detroit or Florida, Texas, um, Las Vegas? That would be the state of Nevada. Mainly, people like to go to the state of Nevada. Help you with what? You said, can I recommend any consent? You mean like an area to visit in the U.S.? There's a lot. It just depends on what you're interested in. Are you interested in like the warm weather states? Are you interested in like winter sports? Are you interested in like gambling? Are you interested in like water sports? Um, it just all depends on what you're interested in, like what you like to do on vacation. Do you like to like be on the beach? Um, do you like to go out clubbing or you like to go out clubbing? You can almost go to any city, any major city, and they have clubs all over the place. But which one do you like doing? Clubbing or beach or water sports? What is dead? New Orleans, you like big booty U.S. men. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Nice glasses. Well, thank you. That's the second person that asked or that commented me on it. I think I seen you on here before, haven't I? Fire Legacy. I think I seen you on here before. Yeah, starting to get dark out. Just starting. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Is now it's kind of like the end of summer, so um, we're getting shorter days now, so it gets darker earlier. Why none talking anymore? I don't know. What are you talking about? Oh, why is no one talking anymore? People are talking. They're saying stuff. They're saying stuff. I still have quite a bit of people in here right now. I don't know. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes the chat slows down a little bit and then it speeds back up again. You said if it's yeah, for you it's morning. For me it's night. Yep. So right now it's gonna be night. So So it must be getting ready to be morning by you then. You said how's your afternoon? My afternoon was good. Yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff done today. I went live earlier. That's why this is called afternoon two. Yeah, this is a second part of my. Let's see. Yeah, it was kind of fun with those two. Yeah, it was kind of fun. But man, they are talkers, aren't they? Like yeah, they were drinking. They're both drinking and crazy. Yeah, and they're both like really going at it. They're also going. Um, let's see. Yeah, I want a shout out. That would be fine. Yeah, Diet GT. That's a cool name. Yeah, that'd be cool. Are you subscribed to my channel? If you're not, please subscribe. Be cool. And if you can, subscribe publicly because that way I can subscribe to your channel too. Because some people they'll subscribe privately and then I can't subscribe to their channel. So if you could subscribe publicly, um, then and where are you from, by the way? See Diet GT. Are you from the U.S. or I don't know. What are you saying there, Fire Legacy? I don't get it. You're saying something something versus R9 and CR. I don't get it. Have you heard of Gorilla Tags? No, I haven't. What is that? Oh, you're from Ohio? You're not too far from me then. Are you like southern or northern Ohio? R9. What is R9? Cal, what is R9? I don't get it. Oh, I'm glad today that the side chat's really booming today. That's good. Let's see, I can see you sitting at the table because your glasses. Oh yeah, yeah. So you can see the reflection, huh, from my glasses. Yep, yep. I'm sitting at a table. Sitting at a table outside. Can you see what kind of table it is for the glasses or soccer related? Oh, you're talking about soccer right now. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. Yeah, because we here in the U.S. we haven't heard of those teams, but that's cool though. I don't mind that talk because I'm interested in all kinds of different sports myself. I don't really you know get myself physically involved with them much anymore since I'm older now. Um, but I used to play football, which you guys in foreign country usually call football. Is like what do they call it out there? I think they call it soccer where you guys live. I think. I don't know. It could be the other way around. I can't remember. But yeah, if you guys could subscribe to my channel, be greatly appreciated. I always need new subs. Like I said, I don't. U.S. has World Cup next summer. Be ready for an invasion. They call it American football. Oh, okay. Okay, bye, Fire Legacy. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you again. I know I've seen you here before, but thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure having people here say hello. Yeah, you said it's rugby. I don't know what rugby means. Yeah, I don't get what rugby. I don't get that rugby. You said I'm still waiting for the stream on the ride on. What do you mean the ride on? I'm still waiting for the stream on the ride on. What do you mean the ride on? Cal? Pen name, are you still here? I said, honestly, you're so goaded. I don't know what that means. I appreciate honesty, I do, but I don't know what you mean by goaded. Let's see. You turn on notifications so I know whenever they're streaming. Okay, cool. Yeah. Um, did you subscribe to my channel? It means you're really good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I really like when people are positive. You know, I usually don't like it when people are negative because it just gives out too much negative energy. And I like to have positive stuff in my life. You know, um, like I dealt with people on my channel before um, that were negative or like that do nothing but hating. You know, um, yeah. Please subscribe. So yeah, so that way, if you hit the notification button, you'll be notified whenever I go live. And like I said, if you can try and sub to me publicly, so that way I can sub to your channel too. And then like vice versa. If you go live, I can see whenever you go live, and you either join on your your side chat, Who knows? Maybe I can even jump up on your panel. You know, if you do live streaming, some people don't. Some people will just have it where they just go live themselves, or they'll do like not even a live thing where they'll record it ahead of time and then put it on. Pray for Ron. Why? What's going on with Ron? I hope nothing bad. What's going on? What did you hear, Cal? Are you saying pray that he doesn't doesn't miss his next flight? Is that what you're saying? Or is he in trouble? I hope not. Ron seems like to me. Let's see. I'm actually live right now. You are really. Can you type in your channel name on my site chat so I can look you up? Oh, you're preparing for your stream. So you're not you said you're wait a minute, but you said you're actually live right now. Oh, and then let's see. Okay, let's see if I can look you up on here. So that's what I would put in the search, right? To find your channel. Oh, okay. I found you. I found you right away. Cool. Now I am sub to you right now. Wow, you have a lot of subs, man. Can you type in your chat? Okay, I'll type in your chat. There you go. There you go. I typed in your chat. Did you get that? Hey, man, if you can help me out with my subs, man. You got a lot of subs. See if you can send a lot over to me, man, because I need a lot, man. If you can get a lot of people to sub to me, that would be great. Because I have a really small amount compared to you, like very small amount. So yeah, if you can spread the word around and really help me out, that would be great. That would be greatly appreciated, like big time. Yeah, I just messaged on your thing there. See, he said yes. I'm going to shout out tomorrow morning. Oh, okay. Oh, no, where are you I mean, not your exact location. Of course, I'm not saying, but are you like northern Ohio? Are you southern Ohio? Are you like in the middle of the state? Um, whereabouts are you in Ohio? I mean, even if someone tells someone what city they live in, obviously most cities are big and no one can find someone, you know. Um, but if you want to tell your city, that's fine. I tell my city all the time. If someone asks what city I'm from, I tell them usually. But oh, you're Southern Ohio. Okay, I think I know someone else. I used to be friends with them, but okay. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, please do a shout out and try and get me some subscribers, please. That would be great. That would be really greatly appreciated. But thank you so much for stopping by. Nice to meet you, and hopefully, I'll see you on here again sometime soon. That's another thing I need to get is a lot of like people on the side chat that would come in on a regular basis. Just to come and whenever I come live, just to talk and shoot the shit. Like I have Cow, I have Pen Name, I have M, and they all usually come from another channel I go to a lot. Quite often. Another cool guy we know named Ron. Um, and oh, wait, by the way, Calco, what do you mean by pray for Ron? Is he okay? I mean, I have a way I can get a hold of him if I need to, but I don't know if you know exactly what's going on because you said to pray for him. Yeah, let me know, Calco, what you mean by that, because I hope he's not in trouble. Because I haven't heard anything. I mean, I know he hasn't been live in a few days, but I also heard that he's getting ready to go to Thailand too. So I don't know if that's the reason. Maybe he's just focusing on his trip, which would be good because then if he did that, he would for sure be able to go. Because I think the last few times he hasn't been able about his bedroom performance in Thailand. Oh wow! Sometimes he doesn't drive the goods. Huh. Oh, deliver the goods. I mean, sometimes he doesn't deliver the goods. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I knew what you meant. Deliver the goods. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. That's each man's business. I don't. I don't. I don't talk to people about my personal sex life, and I don't really get into guys' sex life. Um, I just find that that's personal, but if someone wants to talk to someone about it, then it's on them. But I usually like to keep that stuff private myself, and I don't really like to talk. I'm not like a sex therapist or anything, so you know I I don't I don't usually talk to people about that. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Yeah, I worry about his health though. That's what I worry about because people that drink a lot, like a fish, they tend to, their bodies just can't handle it, and they end up having health issues like, bad liver, bad kidneys, you know. and plus he also smokes. So no, when he drinks, I guess that's what he says. So I mean, I smoke, but but I also don't drink on a regular basis. Like I would drink like I drink on like special occasions. Like say if I went to a wedding, I would have a few drinks. But see, I never drink to get drunk ever. I never drink to get drunk. I barely even drink to get buzzed anymore. Um, yeah, it's not that I'm not scared of it. I just don't like the after effect of having the hangover afterwards. Um, what else? Like yeah, the hangover to getting sick. The headaches in the morning. That's which is part of the hangover. Um, I just I don't see any point in it. It was fun when I was younger. You know, I find it's cool for people to experience, no matter what sex you are, male or female. It's good to experiment with stuff like that. Like, but I think at a younger age, I think when people get older, they just got to kind of slow down on it. Like I think Ron is either 1 or 2 years older than me. I think either 1 or 2 years older or 1 or 2 years younger. I can't remember. I think he's I think he's a little older though, like maybe a year or 2 years older, and that's why I don't get why he's not quit. He's not like either slowing down. Let's see, bedtime for me 1 p.m. or 1 o'clock. Oh, is that what time it is right now by you, Coco? All right, catch you next time, Coco. Thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure seeing you here. Yep. I'll see you next time too. Yeah, as I was saying, I really slowed down on drinking big time. Like I said, I do it like mainly just on special occasions. Could be like a wedding, could be like New Year's, sometimes Christmas, you know, um, you know, or like if you're getting together with friends that you haven't seen in a long time, then I might have a couple. But like I said, I never get drunk. I never drink to get drunk. Um, and I'm sure I'm definitely a lightweight when it comes to drinking. I don't care what people say. I just I'm just not that kind of a person where I would want to drink like a fish. In fact, I'm trying to get my health in better shape. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to exercise more. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to have a better quality of life, pretty much. Um, Maybe I could even stream when I'm doing my work. Well, I already did one stream where I was when I was biking because that's really good exercise. Um, but I'm thinking about doing that again. If you guys want to tune in, I probably won't be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be too busy with stuff tomorrow. I got a lot of things going on tomorrow. If I do go live tomorrow, it might be for a very short time. If I do at all. Um, but Thursday, Thursday, I more than likely will go live, and I might even go out biking if the weather's nice. Um, Yeah, because if the weather's nice, I'll be out biking and I'll stream at the same time. And like I said, this time I'll bring my power bank so I don't have to worry about my phone dying when I'm live. So and hey, pen name, you got to tell me how to change that settings and like the YouTube side or what is it the not the restream the stream yards. You gotta tell me or instruct me on how to change that settings. Like when you're using your headphones, it would like verbally somehow tell you and you hear what people are saying in the side chat. If you can help me with that pending, that would be great. Because that way, like you said, I don't even have to really even look at the screen. I can just respond to people almost right as soon as they say it. You know, on the side chat, I can be like, yeah, just answer their questions. You know, are you still here, pen name? Pen name, are you still here? I know Cal said that he had to go. He's going to bed. I appreciate him stopping in and saying hello. Guess he stopped in before he went to bed. Man, I can't believe that. Like, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. He's 5 hours after me. YouTube it. Come on, pen name. Come on, pen name. You can tell me. Come on. Something to talk about. Let's see. Oh, you said I actually don't know how to do that. It seems let's see. I've seen some do it though. YouTube it. Yeah, I guess I can try and YouTube it and see if I can find out how to do it. Because that would be cool. That especially when I'm biking or even when I'm driving, my car. I gotta take my glasses off now. Even when I'm driving in my car, I can have one earbud in or whatnot, and then the other one I can listen for traffic or whatnot or emergency vehicles. That's why they say you don't want to have like headphones on when you're driving, unless you have like one of them off your ears, or if you have the whatchamacallit, where like I have headphones where I can hear my surroundings, like noise cancellation or something they call it. Um, and I can have it to where I can hear stuff around me too. Um, Unless someone has headphones like that, then it would be okay. Because you're supposed to be able to hear for emergency vehicles, which doesn't make any sense. Is because why did they have stereos in cars that are super loud? Like if someone's playing their stereo full blast and emergency vehicle comes by, they're not going to hear them anyways. I guess they'll just have to look for their flashing lights. But yeah. Yeah, so I heard through the grapevine that I'm getting a lot of hate and Frankie's getting a lot of people hating on him. lately. Um, I don't know why, because we haven't been around haven't been around anybody, so we don't know why people are hating us so much. But we just don't care anymore. I mean, they're gonna say what they want to say. They're gonna do what they want to do, and we just don't care no more. You know, um, like I said, I just don't like negativity. Um, negative people um, on my channel. I try and have it to where it's drama free. I don't like to have the drama on my channel. Not unless it's like someone joking around, like pen name jokes around. He'll call me names or whatever, and he does it playfully. He doesn't do it to have like bad intentions. Um, and that's just how pen name and other people are. Is they'll have like a sense of humor like that. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they hate their success. Yep. Yeah, because like shit, when I first started on here on YouTube, people were saying that I was yeah, they said I was getting a lot of people quick um on my channel, quicker than most people do. Um, so yeah, um, you're right, pen name. Maybe they just hate their success. You know, for all I know, maybe there's more people that like me than hate me. You know, I mean, I'm just here to have fun. I'm not here to I'm not here for people to mess with me, and I'm not here to mess with other people. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have a conversation. I'm here to be an adult, you know not a juvenile. I'm not here for immaturity reasons. I'm here to like I said, have fun. What I keep on setting up those coffee dates. Yeah, yeah, I've been having them. I've been having them. Like you said, I'm not just sticking with one person. You know, like what did Cal say on the biggest player or biggest pimp or something? But see, I don't go around trying to hurt women's feelings. Whatnot. It's just like you said. I just don't like to keep myself to just one person. I guess not till I get older. If I get older, then you know, even older than I am, then I might want to probably settle down then. But since I'm still younger, might as well. Let's see. Might as well. Yep. Just keep on dating. You know. But yeah, I enjoy doing the YouTube thing. Like I said, it's more like a hobby for me. I don't do it for money. Um, I don't even really do it for fame, but I mean, if people want to follow me or whatnot, and they have fans, I don't mind. I'm not gonna turn that down. Um, but you ever Pendan? Do you ever wonder what kind of brand glasses I wear these days? called Iron Man. Yeah, like the comic. Yeah, gay brand. Yeah, okay, gay brand. Yeah, it would be a gay brand if it was like a girlish color, like a pink or a purple. But these are not pink or purple. Ha ha ha. More like a blue or like a turquoise or whatnot. I guess a little bit of green, I guess, in there. Just a tiny bit of green. More blue and silver though. Why do you spell gay that way? I don't get it. Is that just like the new age of the way kids these days spell gay? It's not like the traditional way of calling or spelling gay anymore. You sure like to talk about gay stuff for your pen name, don't you? Yeah, pen name. Uh huh. Keep on messing around, pen name. Keep on trying to start trouble. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get some stuff done real quick because I was live streaming. Um, hey, has anybody heard? I don't know if this is fake news or if it's real. That Elon Musk is not the richest man in the world now. I don't know how true that is. Has anybody heard anything about it? As far as I know, from the rumors I heard he's not the richest man in the world anymore now. I heard it's the guy that's head of Amazon or something. I heard supposedly he's the richest man in the world now. So yeah, I don't know if you guys heard anything lately, but yeah, that's what I heard. That's weird. When I turned my camera off, I had more people coming in here. Is it because people don't want to see me? Is that what it is? They don't want to see me, huh? Let's see if the numbers go up again. Maybe they like my avatar. They like my avatar? Is that what it is? Maybe people like the avatar. So, pen name, why do you always like to talk about gay stuff? You said Elon is still rich no matter what. Well, yeah, I know he's rich, but I heard he's not the richest man in the world though. But I don't know if that's true. I mean, someone that's rich, they can end up being poor if they don't spend their money wisely. Primo gay, so what? What are you talking about? Why do you always say I'm gay? You're like really fascinated with that or something. It seems like it's like, are you wanting me to admit to something I'm not? Is that what you're trying to do to pen name? You're trying to troll me to say, like, for me to say that I am. I see you're talking about Ron. Well, just because I'm talking about Ron doesn't mean I'm gay. Ron's a good buddy of mine. It's like he's a good buddy of yours. So, what do I call you gay? No. When have I ever said pen name is gay? Come out of the closet. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, I'll come out of the closet and say that I'm heterosexual. Yeah. Okay. There we go. How about that? Because I like women. I like titties and pussy. Yep. I like titties and pussy, man. That's all I like. I don't like the same sex, man. Only time I like the same sex is, like uh, for friends. Just strictly just friends, not any gay stuff. I don't discriminate neither. Like if someone's gay, I'm not going to be like I'm not going to be friends with them. That's what some people do. But as long as they're respectful of me, being a heterosexual guy, then I don't mind being friends with them. But I'm not going to be that close of a friend, like you know, like that. Not at all. Let's see. The other thing is, let's see. Primo Lakes Catholic priest. No, I told you I'm not Catholic. I'm not Catholic. I'm non-denomination. Now my family, like my parents and my my grandparents can't anymore. I don't have any grandparents left. They all passed away, but they were Catholic, and my father at some point was non-denomination, but he turned to be Catholic because of the person he's with, I guess, was Catholic or whatever. So then he ended up being Catholic, but they don't go to um, the church anymore like they used to at all. Um, and I think, like I said, it was probably after all that came out about like the where's Flash? I don't know. I haven't heard from him today. I tried texting him. Did you see him yesterday? Oh no, that's right, Penny. You weren't here yesterday. That's right. It was M that was here. M seen Flash. He did. Geez, he did like I think either about six or over six songs in a row on his karaoke, like singing stuff. Like he did really good. Um, yeah, Pen Name. You should rewatch it from yesterday. It's named Happy Memorial Day. That's the name of the stream. So if you rewatch that, you'll see Flash. He was doing the karaoke. He did a few songs, like he did "Power of Love." He did um, the Real American, Voodoo Child, and that was the songs he dedicated for Hulk, that famous wrestler that passed away, Hulk Hogan. Um, and and he did a few other songs. I can't remember exactly which ones they were, but yeah, he did a few songs. So you have to rewatch that Pen Name and make a comment on that to let me know you watched it, okay? Because it was just yesterday. I think it was a little over 3 hour stream. So towards the end, we had my cousin Frank on there too. You said eat on stream. People like watching and preparing. Oh yeah, yeah. I did. I don't know if I did yesterday. I might not have done that actually in a while. Uh, I might do it again soon. Yeah, I might do it again soon. Um, I don't know why people like watching people eat on stream. I don't get it. I guess to each his own. I know some people like cooking streams too, like when people cook because they like the advice of like what ingredients they put in their meals or whatnot. Maybe in the future I might do something like that too. I might mix it up a little bit by doing a regular talking stream like now, and maybe doing a cooking stream where I talk about like what ingredients and I show my cooking on stream. Oh yeah, and always try and keep the camera on. But see if I have it on right now, so you can hardly see me. It's starting to get dark out. Can you see me, or do you just see my shadow? Let's see here. Can you see me now? can you can you see me now? You see, I'm just messing with you. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see me okay though. See, good enough, huh? Good enough for now, but once it starts getting completely pitch black dark out, I got no lights really in my backyard, so it gets super dark. Um, yeah, I look better now. How do I look better now? I look better in low lighting. I look better in low lighting. So how do I look better now? Oh shit! I forgot to do this. I don't know if it's gonna work. Better than daytime. Why is it better than daytime? You want to see the moon? Here. Want to see the moon? Here. There's the moon. There's the moon. Hey, there's the moon. Would you rather see the moon or would you rather see me? You probably say the moon. The moon, the trees, everything but primo. Oh, I might. I might. Yeah, I might. Actually, I gotta start heading in, guys, because I'm starting to get bit up. Hold on, I gotta turn my camera off just for a second, because I gotta get up and put my phone in my pocket for a minute. You guys can still hear me. How many girls should I invite over? How many girls should I invite over? Pen name. What's the magic number? You want to see my? You want to see my cat? My cat that's no longer with us. That is my cat. That is my cat. Such a good baby. Yeah, passed away young. You said at least one, huh? At least one. Well, what you guys don't know is I do have a girl here every night. Yep, I do have a girl here every night. At least one. Of course, not the same one, not every night. Different ones. Yep. Primo's gotta have girls over. Yep. Well, I don't got to. I don't got to. It's not mandatory, but yep, I got them on rotation. Yep. Yep, got them on rotation. What about you, pen name? Do you got them on rotation too? You said, right. Write the shifts down so they know. What do you mean the shifts down? I don't get that. Write the shifts down. What, so they know that they're on rotation? Is that what you're saying? So they know they're on rotation. Oh yeah, I am. I'm going to. I can't do it tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow I am super booked with a lot of stuff, but I can. Let's see, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. As long as the weather's good, you know. I never ride my bike out when it's like either too cold out or it's raining or whatnot. Um, yeah, I just don't do it. Um, not unless let's see, so they don't forget and don't miss shifts. Oh yeah. Do you have more than one job? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, the only reason why I do is it's a just in case my one workplace when it slows down, then I can pick up on the other, to kind of pick up the slack or whatnot, or say if there's a few months in a row, whatever, where my bills are really costing a lot, and I want to pay off a lot of bills, and then I'll work overtime on both, um, Then when I don't do that, I mean, when I'm doing that, I definitely won't be able to go live as much as I had been. I would pretty much be hardly on here. So, but lately it's been good. I've been caught up on my bills. I haven't had any issues, so that's why I have free time to be able to go live. And yeah, one is not full time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One is not full time. It's pretty much like I said. It's just a fill-in job. Like um, if my bills get to being higher than usual, then I'll be wanting to get in more, more hours or whatnot. Thank God I haven't gotten hurt, on on any of the work. Yeah, yeah, one is, yeah. There, is that better? That better lighting? Let's see. If that's not better, then hold on, give me a second. I can't do that one right now. I'll turn that off for now. Yeah, I usually don't. That's why I don't do both of them, consistently. Like I said, I only do both of them. Like if my bills are higher than usual and I have to play catch up, then that's when I do more hours. Yeah, I try not to burn myself out. Not anymore. I mean, I used to be able to do it when I was younger. You know, I used to put a lot of hours in, but it was worth it. Like it's why I am where I am to this day. I'm starting to get tired. Yep, I didn't work as many hours as I did, and all that. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have what I have today. Neither, I wouldn't have my own house, and let's see. Let's see. You saw a guy mowing lawn today, 100 degrees. I would probably tell him to skip on hot days. Yeah, but you never know. I mean, maybe that person's hurting financially. Either that, or if he's mowing his own grass, maybe that's the only time he could do it. Maybe that was his only day off or whatnot. You know, sometimes they have to do what they have to do. I mean, it's like with me. Sometimes I have to cut my grass on a super hot day. But they say the best thing to do. Said good move with buying a house. Yeah, yeah, because you know what? what's weird is these days it's actually cheaper. What people don't realize, it's actually cheaper to actually buy your own house than it is to rent, because rent has gone way up, way up. So rent is, when you rent, you're pretty much just throwing your money away, because if you think about it, you got nothing to show. Um, when all said and is done, you have nothing to show because you don't own that property. You're just renting it. Um, but when you actually own a property and you're paying a mortgage, then you have something to show. You have something to pass along to either family members or really close friends or whatnot. You know, it's like a nest egg or whatever. Um, a nest egg, because they say usually with real estate it goes up, it doesn't go usually down. Yeah, renting is silly, but the problem is the investors, like the landlords and stuff. They're really greedy these days, and that's what people need to realize is, if the renters are going to be really greedy like they are, then people should just be like, they should boycott and be like, fuck this, I am going to own. Um, Pay less and own. The only downfall, like this is what a lot of people don't like, is yes, they're responsible for everything. They're responsible for the roof, they're responsible for the ceiling, the walls, the plumbing, the electrical, um, the foundation, the property outside. You know, they have a lot more responsibility than if they're renting. Because renting, you just pretty much just take care of your inside. And if you have a problem with plumbing, if you have a problem with electrical, if you have a problem with walls or anything, the landlord has to pay for it. And that's what a lot of renters like, is that or like say if an apartment or a house has a roof, so if there's roofing issues, then the landlord has to fix that. You know, but these days, probably the way what the landlord would do, right? This is probably what the landlords would do nowadays. Is if say if the place you rent, it needs a new roof, they'll probably end up upping someone's rent every single time they need something, just so they can pay for what they put into the place. And that's what's silly too. Is they'll be like, oh well, the rent's going up since I have to fix the roof. You know, they like having zero after 30 years. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Because see, when like I was saying, when you own a house, you're actually investing in something that's actually yours, that you can keep. And you know the only people that can say anything about your property is the city. you know I mean, in order for you to have like 100% freedom from any of that crap, is like if you lived out, say, out in the boonies, and it was not a city, it was just land out there in the middle of nowhere. you know I mean, I'm sure they still have to pay some kind of property tax, but then yeah, they wouldn't have to pay like city taxes or whatnot. They just pay property tax, which is the same thing. I mean, city tax, property tax, same thing. But the thing is if someone lives out in the country area, they can do whatever they want to their property. They don't have to answer to any city. They don't have to to obey by any city ordinance or anything like that. They can just do whatever they want. They want to build like a underground bomb shelter. They can. They want to, um, they want to make a fucking airport on their property and have planes coming in and out. You know, and then charge people to land on their you know airport, personal airport. Then they can. I mean, I'm sure they have to get like a license though for that. But that's probably the only thing they have to do is just get a license, and then they could do something like that. I mean, someone would have to have a lot of property, and then they would have to really advertise it. So they get a lot of planes and stuff that come and land on their personal airport. There we go. I'm back again. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, renting is silly though. I mean, I haven't done it in a long time. I mean, I think the last time I rented was probably, God, maybe 14, 15 years ago was the last time I rented. And I had two properties since. Two properties that I owned since then. In those like what, 15 years time. Yeah, I would never rent ever again. Never rent ever again. No, I like owning. I like having my own property. I like having where I don't have to answer to a landlord, and I like having it to where I don't have to get a landlord's permission to do whatever in my place. Or I like that I don't have to wait for the landlord to fix a certain thing. I can just fix it myself, or hire it done if I wanted to. Have a company come in here and I pay them to do whatever if I don't feel like doing it or if I can't do it. If it's something that is above my knowledge, because I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know everything, but I am pretty knowledgeable in a lot of things. You know, that's why I'm glad I'm a homeowner too, because I am pretty handy. I know a lot of hands-on. I have a lot of hands-on experience with a lot of different areas. So that's why I don't mind being a homeowner too. I mean, I get it if someone's like totally illiterate on knowing how to do anything. I mean, I know people that were so uneducated on like even having to change out a belt on a vacuum. I mean, that's pretty bad when someone doesn't know how to change out a belt on a vacuum. I mean, if you think about it, it's just a few screws you got to take out, the surrounding bracket, you take out the roller, and then you take the belt off. Or if the belt's broken, you just replace it with a new belt and then slip it on and put everything back together. But some people just aren't mechanically inclined. They're just not knowledgeable in that area. But I, on the other hand, I can almost just about take apart a whole vacuum and put it back together. Which I don't know why someone would want to do that, but if I had to, like for say if I just had to do it to clean, like if I had to clean the areas that get dirty and disassemble it, I would be able to easily disassemble it and put it back together, and it would be working like new. That's just the kind of person I am. But yeah, all right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Um, I am going to end this. I will see you guys in the next one. Like I said, I'm more likely probably not gonna go live tomorrow. If I do, it's gonna be a short one. Um, yeah, the vacuum is at least 5 years old. Yeah, yeah, but nowadays vacuums don't last 5 years old or 5 years usually. The cheap ones anyway. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna end this one. But thank you everybody for showing up. It's greatly appreciated. If you're not subbed, please subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next one.